And we are back. Round number 5, 4-0. See if we can get the sweet 5-0. We won the die roll, which is nice. Push, bobble, bobble, 4 lands. I actually think this hand's not bad. It looks weird, and it is weird. But we have bobble fetch to scry. So we can take a look at our card. It's an Inquisition. Alright, I'm going to take the Inquisition. But I'm not going to crack the other bauble, because I have the fetch land here. Yeah, and like even when they ban Oko, it's like Rug is still going to be the because Rug was plenty playable before Oko even existed, you know. So even once you ban Oko, people just go back to the way they played Rug beforehand. Shriekhorn. Uh-oh. Monka S. Alright, now we can crack this bauble. Stubborn Denial. I can't imagine Stubborn Denial as a card I want to draw. I guess, like, in the scenario where they have 2 Cathartic Reunions... I think I just want to try and find a threat, though. So let's do that. That is not a threat. That is... But I do think I have to Inquisition here to prevent Cathartic Reunions, hopefully. Well, I certainly don't want to take a card that has the text Dredge on it, so I'll take this. And pass. So, obviously this is not a great matchup. But the good news is their hand is a little slow. So, we might have some time. Maybe. Yep. I have a Bloodghast. Alright, so they're going to cast Loam. Yeah, we need to draw a TBR, but the other problem is we can't cast the Scourge now that they found a Chill. So we kind of need to find a TBR and a Shadow. Because we just don't have a castable threat now. So that's the other issue. Okay. Maybe I was supposed to push that end of turn. I was probably supposed to push that end of turn so then I could Lurrus here. Yeah, because now I'm going to Lurrus, but it's kind of awkward. I guess I could just hold up Drown and push. Just, like, push this. No, I don't like that. I'm just going to Lurrus. I think I messed up. I think I was supposed to push last turn. So they dredge Lobe. Am I dead? Pretty close. Pretty close to being dead. They could 6 me. Are they actually just going to 6 me? Looks like they are. So I go to 2. Yeah, I got really punished for not pushing last turn. Because now I can't Lurrus and hold up push because I'm going to be at 2. Oop, no, they put me to 5. Okay. They have another Amalgam. So I can go Lurrus, Bauble. Play Blood Crypt, go to 3. Crack Bauble on their turn. Block here, push this. Go to 4. I guess I'm not dead. I don't really know how I'm getting out of this, though. This would have worked out, definitely worked out a lot better if I had just pushed that one turn, but... So realistically, the only way I can win this game is if I find Shadow and TBR. So maybe I should just bobble myself. Yeah, so let's bobble by... No, that doesn't work, because if I want to keep the card, then I have to play Blood Crypt, so that actually doesn't work. What I was thinking about is bobbling myself and then having Bloodstained Mire available. But if the top card is a Death Shadow... Oh, well, I guess, yeah, I'm also into that. It didn't matter. That game was over. This matchup is really bad. So we get Spell Bomb. Gust, I think, is very good. Disdainful Stroke's not... Disdainful Stroke hits Ox, but not much else. Potentially could have Stub. We have a lot of cards that are bad. I think Push is bad, and I think the discard is also not great. I think I'd rather cut Push before the discard, and then if we have other cards we want to bring in, then we can cut some of the discard spells. Like, we could bring in the Stub, cut 1 Inquisition, and then the... I think everything else is good. I want explosives. No, I don't think I'm a huge explosives fan. Most of their cards are... Most of their, like, creatures are 3 mana. Killing Narcomoebas is kind of whatever. And Bloodghast also come back, so... Alright, I'm going to do this. Hope for the best, although, again, this matchup is really bad. Well, this hand's one of the better hands. Klepik95, thank you for the follow. Alright, they kept 7. How do I want to sequence? I think it is most important to get threats into play as early as possible. I thought about it, because, like, obviously they have Creeping Chills, but would you rather have Fatal Push? Because at that point, like, what else are you having in, you know? Like, obviously it's not great against Creeping Chill, but as long as you can have a threat early, as long as you can, like, deal some damage to them, Scourge is still at least somewhat castable, and in the post-board games, you have Spellbomb to take care of Chill. So, like, I just don't think that Push really is... Even if Scourge is uncastable, like, 20% of the time, I think it's still higher upside than having Push in your deck. It's close, though. I'm going to lean on Delver. Because the card that I want to take with Inquisition is Cathartic Reunion anyways, which they can't cast next turn. Faithless Looting J-Freeze, for sure. Well, the thing about Spellbomb is you can recur it with Luris. And we only have 1 Snapcaster. It does go with Delver, though. So, like, is it more relevant to have a card that goes with Delver or a card that goes with Luris? It's close, right? You can make a case either way, I think. Well, there's that uncastable Scourge. You'll love to see it. Oh. So bad news is... Bad news is we have to take a card that we don't want to take. Good news is their hand kind of sucks. So... I probably would have easily won this game if I just cast Inquisition on 1. I'm going to take Blood... Oh, this is so bad either way. If I take Bloodghast, they get to put 5 power into play. Oh no, I can just crack the Spellbomb, right? So I just take Bloodghast and crack the Spellbomb, don't draw a card. I want to crack the Spellbomb main phase in case they find a fetch land. You want me to take Thug? Well, I mean, if I flip the Delver, Thug just doesn't do anything, right? There's maybe an argument to take Imp, because my way out of this is flipping Delver, and Imp is really good against flip Delver. Maybe that actually makes the most sense. I actually kind of like that. Which means I actually don't have to Spellbomb now. I can... Well, no, because I don't want them getting the imp back. Okay, yeah. That was the whole point of this, because I don't want them getting the imp back. Because I think my best way out of this is flip Delver and just hope they, you know... Oh, I drew Loam. That's so bad for me. Aether Gust ain't bad. So they're at 17. And this is their hand. If I take Scourge and they flip a Chill, obviously it's really bad for me. But they only get 3 looks at it. And if they don't hit Chill, it's just so much better for me. Alright, I'm going to give them 1 turn to flip it. Only 3 cards. Dodge, please. Please dodge. Please dodge. Alright, good. Stinkweed Imp is annoying. Oh, they also had Conflagrate. Oh, God. Because now they get to kill both. Conflagrate was actually worse than Chill for me. That is so unfortunate. They only had 3 looks at it, too. Wow, that's bad. I mean, am I supposed to play around them flipping Conflagrate in 3 cards? Wait, they didn't kill the Delver? Why? Why wouldn't they kill Delver there? Like, they could have just killed the Delver and then dredged this back and played it next turn. I don't understand. Not killing Delver seems really wrong there. I mean, I'll take it. Because they could have just discarded 5 cards and then dredged the Loam back the turn after and then still got the Bloodghast the next turn, right? Like, I just don't see the benefit of not killing Delver there. Unless I'm missing something. They have another Conflagrate. I mean, I could just keep bolting this for days, right? It's just a tempo play. So they go to 11. If I play Shadow... If I play Shadow, they dredge Imp. Replay Imp. I bolt myself to 7. Attack with both. They block Insect, and they take 12, right? If they dredge... Oh, the Loam is gone. I thought they had a Loam for some reason. No, they do. The Loam's the last card in their hand. Okay. So if they cast Loam, let's say they dredge Imp. They can Ox, though, if I don't hold up Gust here. Maybe I have to hold up Gust for Ox. Yeah, I think I have to. If I play Shadow, they just get the Ox, right? And I'm almost certainly dead. If that happens. Yeah, I can't play Ox here. I can't play Shadow here, I don't think. What's up, Fran? Oh my god. Okay. This has been a really unfortunate series of events. Like, so their hand is Imp, Loam. All right, met 2. Well, if they cast Imp Kellen, I could just bolt it end step. Like, assuming they don't flip 2 chills there, like, I just take 2, bolt the Imp end step, untap. If I draw a land, then I can go Shadow, hold up Gust, and then if they make the Imp play the turn after, then I still have lethal with TBR. You know what I mean? So I think, like, if they don't hit 2 chills there, I think I'm still in an okay spot. Like, assuming that I'm at... If you assume I'm at 8 and they're at 11, right? Like, I just end step, bolt this, untap. If I draw a land here, which I didn't, but... Well, that's actually gas, right? That actually might get me out of this. Because they can't dredge a land. If they play the Loam, I could just stub it. Oh, no, because now they can Ox, right? I mean, they didn't Ox last turn, so... Maybe they just don't want to Ox, I don't know. You would have hoped they bricked on Ox. Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'm supposed to play Shadow and just kind of hope they whiff. I felt like because we had Bolt, TBR, and Gust, if we just find a land, you know, we get to play Shadow with Gust up the turn after. I don't know, it's close. It's really close. You wouldn't attack with Delver? Well, they only have one salvage, right? They can't. They literally cannot salvage because they only have one in their deck. And if they cast Loam, I could just stub it, right? And if they cast Conflagrate, I can just stub it. I mean, they're probably going to cast Ox, but we did. You're right. We did show Gust to Delver. I mean, I still think we had to not... I don't know. I guess them knowing that we have the Gust maybe made my play a little bit worse. Maybe I was basically forced to play the Shadow that turn because they knew about the Gust. Yeah, that might have been right. They only have one chill left. Okay. No chill, no chill, no chill? Okay. Well, they're still dead, right? Unless I'm missing something? 22... Yeah, they're still dead, right? 22 minus 4 is 18. Alright, attack. Alright, game 3. Whew. What is chat saying? I think you showed Gust. Yeah, we saw that. Okay, playing challenge winner. Have enjoyed the deck so far. Yeah, I mean we're 4-0. The deck's felt pretty good. Delver has actually overperformed, and I thought that Delver was kind of a meme. I think the person who did win the event, I want to say somebody in chat was saying earlier they tweeted saying that Delver was actually kind of a meme, but honestly, it's like hasn't felt that bad. I want to play with this a little bit more. Maybe change some of the numbers around. I think Drawn in the Lock is not good, but I don't hate Delver. They should have drawn 3 to hit a land and hit with 2 gas. Yeah, instead of dredging, right? Because they have 3 shots at just naturally drawing a land as opposed to milling 15 and hitting the last chill. And it's probably more likely they draw a land, right? So they probably messed that up. Oh, I bought him the second day the set was out. You think I wasn't going to buy him? Alright, game 3. Thoughtseize, Shadow, Visions. I think this hand's good. So we have Shadow TBR, we have Thoughtseize to take Cathartic. This hand seems fine. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to mulligan to Nihil Spellbomb on the draw. Let's see if they kept. We do have TBR Shadow, though. They did keep 7. Alright, I'm going to keep it. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this, but this hand seems reasonable. They have Shriekhorn. Looks like a Shriekhorn. Haggle, main phase. Stinkweed Imp, no dredgers. I like that. We like to see that. Second Thoughtseize, probably not a great draw. Ooh. I like to see that hand. That hand I like to see. That's a hand we can beat, chat. I think that is a hand we can beat. Oh, boy. What is absolute worst case scenario? They can't conflagrate these shadows, right? Just do submit, because if they draw conflagrate, they can cast it for 0, but then they can't flash it back. So, yeah. I like our chances this game. What did my opponent discard to haggle? They discarded a Stinkweed Imp and they dredged it. This is just lethal, right? I believe it is. This is 4, 7, 14, 21. Yeah, it should be lethal. Wow. All right, 5-0. 5-0 Delver Death Shadow. I think we got pretty lucky in that last match because I don't think that Dredge is a very good matchup, but yeah, that was pretty sweet. If you made it all the way through this video and you're on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the content. Be sure to like and subscribe on the way out, and I will see you in the next one.